So August was my first month on BookTok. Like my first month reading a book that wasn't a self-help book in honestly probably 15 years. So I only took the books that were like the most popular on BookTok because I just wanted to jump right in and see like what all the fuss was about. Now, the last review I made, a lot of people were saying this. So I'm going to go over the titles of everything I read and I'm going to redo my reviews. I'm also completely getting rid of the stars because I don't know what I'm doing when I'm giving stars to reviews. I'm just going to tell you if I liked them or not. And honestly, I need you to know that I really like books that get me in the mood. Yes, that mood. And I'm just being honest with you because that's what we need to do here. Okay, you need to know if the book got me in the mood and if it's going to get you in the mood. Okay, and we're going to start. My very first BookTok book. A lot of people were surprised by this. Credence by Penelope Douglas. I love this book. This book was incredible. However, as I continue down my BookTok journey, and it might even be a smut talk journey, one person said that I might not be on BookTok, I might be on smut talk, and I agree because this is where I started. So the one problem with reading Credence first is that nothing else is comparing. Like nothing else is hitting it like Credence did. This book, my husband loved this book, if you know what I mean. Okay? After Credence, I went with the Twisted Love series by Anna Hui. Twisted Love series. Now, every single one of these books is the same. You can read one and you've read them all. They're just with different characters. First one is Twisted Love. I loved this one, which is why I kept going. The next one is Twisted Games. Very predictable. I liked the characters of them, but it was just predictable. Even on page 2, I was like, I know what the twist is going to be, and sure as shit, I was right. Then we went into Twisted Hate. I hated it. So at least the title was fitting, you know? But I was like, you know, I'm already 3 books into a 4-book series. I might as well read the 4th. And I'm so glad I did because Twisted Lies, I thought was the best one. I really like Twisted Lies and I like Twisted Love the best. So those 2 are my favorite. These 2, nah, whatever. So these got me in the mood too, but they were just really predictable. After that, I went full deep end, full send. Oh, they're upside down. Haunting and Hunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. So when I originally gave my review on these, I gave this one a 5, Haunting Adeline a 5, and I gave this one like a 4, I think. This is why I'm getting rid of the starring, because I just don't know. Did I like these books? Sure. Did they get me in the mood? No, they were a little rapey, okay? A little rapey, a lot of pedophilia. While I like that we brought awareness to sex trafficking, it was just like, it was just too much for me. And I really wanted to like these. And I really wanted to, I think I wanted to like them more because BookTok loves them so much. And I was like, okay, I'll love them too. And as I continue down this journey, I'm just realizing that this was not for me. And I might just not be a dark romance gal. So here we are. Moving on. After that one, I went to Verity by Colleen Hoover. Interesting book. Not my favorite. Big twist at the end. And you know when you're just like, oh my gosh, at a twist? I was more like, oh my God, why? I was honestly just so pissed off. So then I did a review on this in my last video and people were like, did you read the bonus chapter? So I read the bonus chapter and I'm even more pissed off. Like it genuinely made me like it even less. So I'm over it. So then I ordered ACOTAR. ACOTAR did not come in time for me because I'm a fast reader. So I read If He Had Been With Me by Lauren Allen. Don't read this fucking book. I hated this book. I hated it so much. So it's 387 pages and I think like the first 350 pages felt like it took me 4 years to get through because it was so slow and so boring and the characters were so dull. And then the twist hits you or the mic drop hits you and I was just like, are you kidding me? Like I read all of that for that? This book made me start losing faith in the BookTok recommendations. So I went with ACOTAR. I love them. I love them dearly. However, my one qualm is that there's none left and there's none in sight. Sorry. ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. It's a series. I'm getting better at my book talk reviews, guys. Please bear with me. But my issue is that Sarah J. Maas has announced that there's 2 more books and a novella coming with no date. Her next book to come out is a Crescent City book, and that's like next year. So I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna have to wait at least a year for the next ACOTAR book. And I just don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna buy it, and I'll stop complaining then. But even so, I'm mad. See, I'm mad. So after ACOTAR, I really just needed a break. Everyone was like, after ACOTAR, you have to read Throne of Glass. And then I look up Throne of Glass and it's 8 fucking books. I was like, you guys got me fucked up. You think I'm gonna go from a 5-book series into an 8-book series? I needed a break. I needed a break from series. I needed a break from ACOTAR or from fantasy in general. So I went with Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. So when I tell you that I want to read books that get me in the mood, I was chasing that Credence high. None of these books compared to Credence. And that's why, like, reading Credence, it really set my bar up here. And all of these books were like down here. Even the Twisted Love series. The Twisted Love series is really, really spicy, but it wasn't Credence. Anyway, so I read Birthday Girl. Loved it. I loved it so much. Oh, I am a Penelope Douglas fan. I think I liked Birthday Girl even more than I liked Credence, and that says a lot. So those were my 15 books on my very first month of Book Talk. And it is the 14th of September, and I am already 10 books deep into September for Book Talk. So some of the ones you can look forward to for September are The Ritual, Does It Hurt, Punk 57, Madison Kate series. So that's for September, but this was August, my very first month of Book Talk, and as of right now, I am literally reading books that you guys are recommending to me, either Book Talk or in the comments. So please let me know what you think. Recommend me some more. Recommend me some more that are gonna get me in the mood, okay?